Hey guys, what's up? It's AJ here,
And me, David.
and in this video we're going to be going over a little of our progress for this month of May, and including next week a little snippet, and also touching base on this whole dungeoneering thing and the month of May in general as a BTS kind of thing. So, ready to get started, David?
Yeah, so are we first going to go over what we've been up to?
Progress. Yep. So
Yeah.
I'll start off with saying that I've been really enjoying almost double Slayer experience. It has been fantastic. I am on my current Slayer task of Iron Dragons. I hate. I've been skipping my Fire Giant task. I've been getting an awesome load of charms because it is pretty cool how it's almost just about double charms for any task, and if you're doing familiarization with it, it's just insane. So if you're doing Water Fiends, incredible stuff. Sadly, we did figure out that there is no such thing as double good drops this weekend. I believe if you got Abyssal Wander Orb, and that would be a double drop itself, but nothing like dual Drygors. I'm pretty sure that they excluded Drygors, excluded Seismics, and excluded Ascension Signets for the most part. Is that correct, David? I'm pretty sure.
As far as I was aware, I thought it was just the rare drop table. So,
Yeah, like
like
that's what I thought
like the Ring
too.
of Wealth. I thought that's what it was, but I don't know. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I at the moment am doing a QBD task, or at least finishing off one. So I'm doing like the task on the book as well at the same time. So I'm just doing a little bit of multitasking. Also, I'm getting like 5k Slayer XP per kill, which is just crazy to be
Insane.
honest. Yeah. The other things I've been doing since I last made a video, I'm currently going for 99 range just because I'm quite close, and 99 dungeoneering because daily sinkholes really isn't that bad. So yeah, I've been doing that. That's all I've been doing really, just logging on doing that. Also been doing my ports. I've got something like 40 odd plate just from doing my ports. Really quite lazily to be honest, but
If I could add one
um,
more thing in,
yeah.
I also just got my fishing. I'm not too sure which video I will upload first. However, I did get my 90 fishing, and I've also got my first whaler mission, which was paired up with the missionary person or something like that. The
Or
biologist, sorry, the
yeah, the
biologist.
biologist is usually the one that pairs up with the whaler, as far
It's
as I'm
pretty
aware.
nice so far, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I read somewhere that like the best way to get plate was two whaler things and a herbal, not herbalist or well, the herbal one, and then two of the whalers or something for the trophies. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah. So I haven't actually done that. I've got all whalers, but you know, it doesn't really bother me that much. I'm not in a rush to get the rest of my tech
neither am
series
I.
set. So yeah. Oh, I just realised I finished a QBD kill without with my anti-fire off for a good half of it. So
Yeah,
that was
don't
cool.
pay attention more to that because I just rage when I die at QBD. But anyways, we're gonna move on to the rest of the weekend, or sorry, the rest of the month of May, starting off with the Skiller weekend, which will be the 10th and 11th. It starts for anyone who's US. It starts the night of Friday and ends the night of Sunday. So I think it's gonna end in that Sunday night around like 6 or 7 o'clock. But
Yeah, I'm not going to be doing any of the weekends really. I'm only just doing this one. I always take a Sunday off, so I might be doing a little bit here and there. But apart from that, not really doing anything. I'm just sort of so heads down with exams. So yeah, that's one thing that's pretty cool. Um,
so yeah,
exams
let's
always
just go over the Skiller weekend. So the Skiller weekend is pretty much like double XP in Artisan's Workshop. Do you think that's OP or what, David?
Um, I think the reason they're doing that is because I think, well, at least at the start of the video describing the Runescape road trip, they talked about how it was to help people who were busy during May.
Yeah.
So it's like little short daily things the um, like the Mad May stuff, but also with a little bit extra, if you know what I mean.
Hmm.
So, for instance, Artisan's Workshop is so AFK that you can probably revise why you're doing it. It's just I've already got 90 smithing, so I'm not
Yeah.
bothered about getting 99 anyway. So
And since
yeah,
since all I need left is really 90 smithing, I've already synced in about I'd say just under 10 mil. just in order to get to the 88 of smithing. And so I know I've been saying I don't want to abuse this weekend, but I'm kind of abusing it right now, and am gonna abuse it this next weekend. So that's all I have for that weekend, other than the fact that pretty much every resource from fishing to you name it is gonna be pretty much like a double lasting resource. So if you're doing whatever the divine thing is called, that'll last twice as long. If you're doing a fishing spot, that'll last twice as long, so on and so forth, and things will replenish much faster.
Yeah, sounds cool. I wish I could do it, but I'm not going to.
So you're not gonna
Unfortunately,
do anything that weekend then, I'm guessing?
probably not.
Okay,
I might do like one farm run, maybe. Sounds like
got
because
it.
if it's out. Wait, so what's going on with the farming then?
The farming? What do you mean?
Like, what updates are there to farming during that
I
weekend?
I don't think that farming applies at all.
Oh, right. Okay. In that case,
It's
I'm not
just
doing
fishing,
anything.
divination, mining, wood cutting,
Machine divination,
and
Minecraft.
artisans workshop, I believe. Oh, and
Oh, right.
also runespan. Runespan nodes will last twice as long and replenish much faster. So I'm
Uh,
guessing that's gonna
that
be
is.
to the
There's a
point where you don't have to
possibility.
hop.
All right. Yeah. So sorry, I'm just trying to concentrate on QBD.
No, you guys,
But
Dave's
yeah.
in QED.
That was a nice kill. So yeah. What else are we gonna? That's the RuneScape road trip. What are the other weekends again? I
So
can't
yeah, just
remember.
recap on the next coming up weekends. Minigame weekend, which is the 17th and 18th. It's pretty much just like double tickets, soul points, you name it, pretty much. I don't think I'm gonna participate much, literally at all, in this weekend, just for the fact that it's kind of, to be honest, pointless.
Yeah, well, it depends. Like
Unless you're those people who are
I
going for
wish they
comp
would
cape.
just like instead of this weekend, just add silver hawk feathers to mini games as rewards. Like
Yep.
that would be the answer to all of our problems, and make them untradeable. That's that's the main thing. It's just so sort of
I
anyway.
feel you. I feel you, dude.
Yeah, it's just like massive waste of time for people. Anyway,
I'm just trying to make my way over to Trollheim, but to end off the month, and we are going to transition into our next topic, which is pretty much this dungeoneering slash summoning update. So David, if you want, you can hit on the topic of the summoning part, and I'll hit on the topic of the dungeoneering part. Go ahead and start with the dungeon or the
okay, so with the
summoning.
new ninja dungeoneering thing, it says here there's a new resource dungeon. There's a lot about it. New resource dungeon, new Slayer task. I'm not sure how that's gonna work. Like gonna have a Slayer task inside dungeoneering or something. The ability to pay tokens to skip floors, a new chaotic weapon. A gem bag upgrade, so that's pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty useless at the
Wait,
moment.
what is the gem bag? Can you just hit on that real quick?
A gem bag is a bag that you can buy for, I think, 4K Dungeoneering tokens, and you take it with you when you go mining. And when you get any gems from the rocks, it goes into the bag and it stores them there. So that's what a gem bag does. I don't know what they're going to do to it because it's pretty useless at the moment anyway. I mean,
Okay.
it's not like it's based on the assumption that you get at least one per inventory, otherwise it's pretty useless. But I don't know, maybe they can make it something that's sort of outside of the inventory. I hope that it's actually like an upgrade rather than just sort of carries slightly more gems, if you know
Yeah,
what
I
I mean.
know, right?
You can just see that happening. You just get the feeling that they're going to do that. That's the problem. Um, but yeah, just finish threshold and then it goes to blue phase, which is cool. But oh well, that's third phase over already. Um, okay, there's also a new. Oh, did I mention the new chaotic weapon? What do you reckon that's going to be?
To be honest, I have absolutely no idea. It could be a dual weapon, because as you guys know, the dual weapons are coming soon, and literally every single weapon in the dungeoneering room is dual, correct?
Oh no, it's new
Alright.
chaotic weapons. It's not the. Um,
No, yeah, I know what you're saying, but like what I'm saying is that like, do you know how the dual weapons are coming soon?
oh, what do you mean the dual? Oh, so like in dungeoneering, you can now bind to weapons at this. Um, two weapons at the same time. Like a main hand and an offhand doesn't reduce the number of binds you can have, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
They've really changed that. I think that was a short while ago. Is that what you're referring to?
No, like what I'm referring to is like there's a new chaotic weapon coming out, right?
Yeah.
I'm guessing that that weapon is going to be a a two-hand. Oh my gosh, two-hand weapon instead of a dual weapon.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
okay.
sorry, I
So
wasn't
like
making myself clear.
oh right. So you think that there's already like can't be a melee weapon. I would be severely disappointed if it was a melee weapon.
Oh no, you know what I
Uh,
think it is? I think it's gonna be a wand and orb, maybe. Like I really
that is.
have
Oh
no
yeah.
idea.
It could be a wand and orb, or it could be a two-handed crossbow for range.
Definitely, yeah.
That would be nice to see. But yeah, so that is what else is there? There's new pets themed after engineering creatures. We've already got that. I really like that. New skill scrolls, more skill scrolls. So that's like the scroll of cleansing, which saves you like 20
Yeah.
mil in the herb lore. um, uh, a some sort of collecting item like a bone crusher.
Which could
No
be
idea what that.
seeds. It could be seeds, or maybe just like it cleans every herb that falls on the ground.
Yeah, possibly. No, that's a herbicide.
Okay.
Seedicide's already out. I can't think of anything.
I think they're gonna trick us with something here.
It's gonna turn all your drops into Drygores. Um, no, I have no idea.
Crash.
Um, delete. Just a couple of, and then just general like patches on Demonheim problems. Now the if you remember the quest Shadow over Ashdale, I did make a video on that a short while ago, just a little
Hmm.
playthrough of that. The quest boss will now be repeatable once a week
Yeah,
for
that's very interesting.
rewards. So that's pretty cool. I hope that the rewards will be actually sort of worth something. Do you want to talk about Elder Divination, or do you not know so
I
much
have
about
no
that?
idea because I'm 66 divination, so
All right, so well, I'm only 78, but so Elder Divination is delayed from April. It's now going to be the first update in May, so that's pretty cool. Um, Yada yada yada. Drop one of the new divine locations. You will be able to get double divination XP, energy importance. Divine implings will be far more frequent for bonus period.
and the chronics that you catch for hunter experience will
Oh, so
have
there's like
use now.
a okay, this is cool. Um, so what happens is there's like a divination oriented divine location.
Hmm.
So you get like the divine yew trees. You could get the divine thing. Yeah, well, yeah, sort of
Also,
like
like wisp and stuff like that, like enriched.
yeah, a divine wisp
Oh, it's
location.
interesting,
Yeah.
nice.
Um, ancient combat. Ancient combat is really
Ancient
really
comebacks would
cool.
be very nice. That should be coming out very soon, next week
Yeah,
actually.
that looks really really cool. It's it's like a new style of combat. So they've been adding lots of new abilities. Going to be requiring level 75. I hope they release that with a quest in the same way they did with World Wakes, and I hope it's a good quest, or at least some good way of unlocking it, because that would be really really cool
Okay.
rather than just level 75. Because I think it's cool to be able to unlock abilities if you
Yeah.
know what I mean. So yeah, they've got that for it. So it's level 75 in each of the respective skills, including defense, except for Constitution, which is going to be a level 91 ability, which is like an AoE effect, like Sunshine, but it affects other people and it heals them over
Yeah.
time.
That's gonna
So
be
it's going to be
insane.
like a regeneration sort of thing, but it doesn't actually sort of. Uh, it doesn't just regenerate you, and it also doesn't decrease the adrenaline of people who use it. I assume it's an ultimate ability,
Yeah.
if it's going to be that OP. But yeah,
Just another thing I want to add in. Let's convert over to the new summoning familiar. There
yeah.
we go.
So there are four new summoning familiars.
Four.
There's the Blood, Shadow, Ice, and Smoke in the Hills, which is basically the same race that Nex is. So they'll look like mini Nexes.
Uh
They
huh.
require level 87 summoning. Each will have a combat level of 160. hopefully this will come with updates that make combat familiars actually helpful. Because at the moment they're just not.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that would be great
You don't
if
actually
they can
want
do
to bring
that.
them sometimes.
I really don't want these to be dead content as soon as they come out, just because combat familiars are useless. It looks like they will be combat familiars. Um, oh wait, no. Oh yeah, they will also have unique passive combat buffs. So it'll actually boost your stats slightly, but
Awesome.
it'll be passive, so you won't actually see it if you
Got
know what
it.
I mean.
It'll be like the Granite Lobster and how that
Yeah,
passively, invisibly boosts your fishing level by 4.
I think so. Yeah. Um, that's
Any other news
what
on that?
can't see anything from that. Uh, oh, you will now be able to go and kill the Nihils, and also be able to, and the Muspar, whatever that is. I haven't done the quest with that, so I don't really know. They will also drop new dragon weapons, the dragon
Oh
hasters,
yeah.
the dragon throwing knives, and the dragon magic wards. I thought that said wands for a second there. That might actually be a typo. Um, oh no, maybe. Oh, maybe it will be like a mage shield because that's what the ward is, isn't it?
Okay, I mean, I have no idea.
If not, it's just a typo for a wand.
Okay.
Um, oh, so these will be able to be assigned to Slayer tasks as well.
I'm really
Uh,
getting excited of all these new updates with Slayer because right now Slayer is kind of, I hate to say it, but it's almost like dead content because there's so many bosses that are so many creatures that just don't fit up with the EOC, and it's like they're almost too easy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I know what you mean. Like Abyssal Demons used to be annoying and difficult, but now they're just like turn on auto retaliate, job done. But yeah, so there will also be a reward from killing a lot of these, like an endurance test, where you can get an accompanying title. So you'll have a title that
Cool.
tells everybody that you've managed to kill
Yes.
a
86
total
Slayer I
of
just achieved. That's pretty nice.
17 nihil or something. However many you need to kill. I think it's in a row probably. I can't see them just letting noobs like grind out one at a time.
Yeah, yeah.
Both creatures will be unlockable as Slayer targets for 50 points. So you will be they will be able to be assigned a Slayer task, but only if you unlock them for 50 points. So I'm definitely going to do that.
No problem with this weekend, dude.
Yeah, we're definitely going to do that. I will go and see how many Slayer points I have at some point, and then we'll see if we can do that day of release. Is there anything else you would like to talk about?
In this video?
AJ. Yeah, this video.
Well, I would like to continue until I get 99 range, which is going to be, oh my gosh, quick, dude.
Yeah, it's I'm actually considering just going to the Abyss with some chinchompas because they're so cheap.
Really?
Just yeah.
Well, I mean, see, here's the thing, like, I got a lot, and when I mean a lot, I mean like a freaking heck of a lot of range XP from Water Fiends, from like literally level 80 to like 96, and now I just solely got it from the Slayer task, but one thing I do want to hit on, well, is there anything else you want to talk about, like, regarding the weekends in the month of May, or else I'll talk about, like,
not really.
ports?
Yeah, I can't really think of anything.
Okay, so, do you want to talk about ports for a bit?
Ports? Not really.
Because, like, I know that, alright, so, like, something that we missed earlier on in the video was the fact that ports is going to be 30% more voyages, or, sorry, 30% more gains per each and every voyage that comes back and brings you either trade goods or resource goods. And the key word here, guys, is trade goods. This is going to be absolutely insane for those of you guys who are wanting to save up for that Tetsu, just getting a lot of scrimshaws this weekend, so on and so forth. So I am really happy for this. I feel like I'm a bit lucky in a way because think about it. Everyone else has had to get trade goods the absolute most hardest way, and we just have this weekend where it's going to be 30%. So I just want to quickly explain my sort of technique while I wait for my 99 range, which should be in about no more than a minute. My technique is going to be the fact that I'm going to get that, I'm going to do all the journals, and David, just double check me on this one. I'm going to do all the side quest sort of things for the Sorry, the storyline. There we go. The
Oh, right,
storyline.
yeah, the storylines
Yes.
for each of the individual adventurers.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that will hopefully get me up to the point where I can use that. So 30% of 25 is going to be right around up to 30, 33-ish.
So, wait, 35 times 1.3. And that will give you a total of, what the hell? Oh, times it by 13. So that'll give you, wait, what? I've got that wrong, sorry. Times 1. No. Here we go. There you go. That'll give you a total of 10 or 11 extra plates. So that's like massive. That will give
That's
you
a lot.
46 total plate if you get a mission. If you get like one of the special missions with 35 plate on that week.
There we go, guys. 99
So,
range. Oh,
yeah.
yes.
You just got it.
Yeah,
Oh, grats.
that's
Nice.
awesome.
So I guess that's one thing we can end the video on, unless there's anything else you want to talk about.
Not really. I mean, Kyle says GZ, man.
Alright. Oh, it hasn't appeared on mine for some reason. Uh,
But anyways, guys, like I said, save up your trade missions and for the 17th of May. So I'm guessing you should be able to send them out and make sure that they're as high as possible. And then right as that time clicks in, make sure you know that it's that time. Just hit claim that voyage and it should be 30% more.
yeah, I wonder if you can actually send out like plate voyages and not actually like go and collect them. Just wait till the weekend.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
might be an idea.
I mean,
With
not
your...
wait too long, but at least wait some type of time, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I think the minimum number of plates you can get on average per mission for it to actually, this 30% to actually have an effect on the number of plates you get is 2, because then it goes over the halfway mark between
Got
2
it.
and 3,
Okay.
and it will give you that extra plate.
That
But
is a
if
good
you're only
topic
getting,
because what if it doesn't
yeah,
round up?
if it only rounds down, then you'd have to be in the third to last region for it to have any effect, because the next one is 3, and then it goes 3.9. But yeah, it doesn't work
Unless you
you're
do
in
a
the...
pair mission where it automatically doubles it.
Yeah. So it would be theoretically 4, but if you don't get one of those pair missions, it's obviously only going to be 5 that actually works. So yeah. Anything else?
I am totally done.
You're totally done.
Alright guys, so I guess we will conclude it there. Thank you guys for watching.
And have a nice day.
We will see you guys later.
And
Peace.
I just died at QBD.